This is crunch time. And the matchday noise at this. He'll try from distance. It's Schneider! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Rafael Leao. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings...
Fires from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
Schneider clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Struck first time. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Danilo. And it's Danilo. Now it's Schneider. In he goes again!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. It's their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. There's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. So, third corner of the game. Inter Milan have a free kick. Now it's Martinez. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi! Goal! Inter!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is shot a goal! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty. 2-0 chance! And it's hoisted clear. Now, who's going to be first to this? Schneider. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Martinez. Inter Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, nicely intercepted. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
And smartly reclaimed. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Chow cuts out the pass. Nakata. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, such a clever touch. And that's an excellent interception. Fofana. Nicely aimed pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rafael Leao. And it's Inzaghi. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Calhanoglu. Now it's Schneider. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good ball! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Delivers a... He gets big! No mistake! And he is just ripping it up! What a super header, dispatched beautifully. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Inter Milan dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6, Danilo. Viene sostituito
That
con
gets things going for the second half. Calhanoglu. Okafor. Kvaratskhelia could try cutting inside here. Oh, smashing header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
So their fourth corner of the game. Schneider with the short one. Up he goes! And he can't find the net.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Fofana, Calhanoglu.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Pass is just off target. Kvaratskhelia looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Martinez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Skillfully cut out, he is... Now the finish! And he steered it beyond the post.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Martial. Shifted upfield. Kvaratskhelia. Nakata. That is a brilliant interception. Rafa, and a shot! Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football. It's Griezmann! too close for comfort. No, he's not getting his way this time. Messi. Wilshere. That's a nicely measured pass. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Griezmann. Collier. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bastoni getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a good ball through. Messi. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And that's a good ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So what can they make of this? That's headed upfield. In for a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And here's Mbappe. Bayern Munich couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Look at the space here. Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's Maradona! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Adams clears. Çalhanoğlu. Neither side yet able to find the net. Griezmann, a lot of space. He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Messi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That's a decent clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Çalhanoğlu. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maradona is onto it in a flash. Wilshere. And it's Messi. Cafu. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away.
Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Schneider. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's gone looking for safety.
Bayern Munich truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
5 minutes till the break. And there's green grass ahead of him.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maradona, Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the finish! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Griezmann! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there.
And it's half-time here. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response.
Tries a shot! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Griezmann. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer. Griezmann absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a...
Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he should have made it 4.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Bastoni wins the duel this time.
Cafu.
And they're quick to get it back. Collar! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Schneider, perfectly measured that. Calhanoglu, now it's some, and the shot! Bayern Munich have their second corner now. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Griezmann takes control of it and he's on the move. Collier. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. Maradona in acres of space out wide. Nice control. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Calhanoglu. It's Kimmich. Now there's a fine ball. Beckham.
Cafu.
Roberto. Beckenbauer to Beckham. Roberto. Looks to the other side.
Cafu.
And it's Wilshere. And it's Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. To Roberto. Messi does well to get it back. Adams. And it's Maradona. To Schneider.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Bayern Munich truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Great chance! No, that's just wide.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10,
Griezmann.
el dorsal 8, Villa.
Beckham.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if...
And De Bruyne!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Costa Curta gets it clear. Looking tidy in possession here. Cafu. De Bruyne. Cafu. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it.
El dorsal 24.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Messi. David Villa, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Messi. He's had a shot! David Villa! Sticks it away! And so clear that one side are so much better. So that's it. It is all over. Bayern Munich have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Marquinhos is there to clear. Kimmich. Çalhanoğlu. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Opts to play it back. Now there's a Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Has a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Lewandowski. Hernandez. Neymar could try cutting inside here. McAllister. Alexander-Arnold. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. So, third corner of the game. Costa Curta gets it away. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Maradona. And the pass is intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Schneider. Approaching the half-hour mark. Schneider. Alexander-Arnold. That's a sharp pass. Over to the left. And it's hoisted clear. And he opts to go forward. Oh, good-looking ball. Tonali. Alexander-Arnold. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Tries to get it clear. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Kimmich. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mohamed Salah. Lewandowski! Messi. Oh, they can break here. Mbappe. 5 minutes till the break. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Schneider. Now it's Maradona. It's Maradona! No, not quite.
Bayern Munich just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
McAllister shifted upfield. Alexander-Arnold. He's cut it out. And he's there to get it away. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. He's got the shot away!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Kimmich proves too strong. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Lewandowski. That's a shade optimistic. Kimmich has found the net here, of course. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bastoni getting this one clear. Tonali, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lewandowski. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alexander-Arnold. He can get that clear. Back in possession and ready to go again. Some really good ball movement. Chance for the header! Just off target.
Lewandowski certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Maradona. Now a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Costa Curta. And here's Messi. Mbappe, shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Maradona! Maradona! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's Kimmich. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That pass has been well intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Over to the other side. Hernandez. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Tonali. And here's Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Adams can get it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Calhanoglu, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. And that was very necessary.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Mbappe. Oh, super find. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Messi rolls it backwards.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 4. Lascia il campo per il numero 24.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Cleared away. That'll be a throw-in. Well seen. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite song. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've chosen Wesley Sneijder because of his weight of pass. Picking out teammates is one thing, but delivering with just the right pace on the ball buys that precious half a yard or extra second, which can make all the difference.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Closing... And Messi! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Bayern Munich are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Sneijder. That is a great ball. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Can he finish? Messi. Sneijder. And it's Maradona. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's Kimmich, and it's Sneijder. Çalhanoğlu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Messi. Mbappe.
Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Çalhanoğlu. Haaland. And now the breakaway.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Chance for the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Upamecano. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a sweet ball, that. Mbappe! 30 minutes gone. Haaland.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Davids, who does have an assist to his name. Nice interception, well timed. Corner given. That's a decent clearance. He's tried one, and he's following up. Sticks it away. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Xavi Alonso, and he'll shoot here. The Netherlands have their second corner now. Tries a header! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pass is intercepted. Sneijder, good strong midfield running here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
He'll fancy himself from here. Roberto Carlos! That was travelling. Hernandez. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that has put paid to that. Davids. Messi. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Maradona might just make this. Upamecano. Davids. For Xavi Alonso.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Mbappe. That has been cut short. He is through here. Now it's Messi. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done.
Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The Netherlands have their third corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe! They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just...
And Messi! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Haaland, real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The Netherlands get their fourth corner. They've played it short. Oh, that was vital. Kimmich getting this one clear. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Bayern Munich are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Çalhanoğlu. Kimmich. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Bayern Munich are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
And he's picked out the run. Hits one! They've scored!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Mbappe! Davids. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Vinicius Junior. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Kimmich. Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Xavi Alonso. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
shot! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And now he has two. The Netherlands grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Decent hit! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The Netherlands are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Roberto Carlos. That is good alertness. And that is a little undercooked. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's managed to get free. Schneider powering forward here. They've won a corner. Corner number 2 then. Well read, and the danger is averted. Danger averted for now. Kimmich. Davids. Oh, this looks sharp. Well read, nice interception. Short changes him with that pass. Maradona, and it's Messi. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Might be danger here. He's had a shot! He's scored!
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Bayern Munich grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Adams gets good distance on it. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Now it's Schneider. And it's Maradona. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Mbappe. Oh, can he finish? Really well taken goal. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Bayern Munich give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Kimmich. Mbappe, played back.
They're really getting no time.
There's the hit! And he hits the net! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Bayern Munich give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure?
Haaland! Messi. And that will be it. Bayern Munich were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end...